The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. Summary: The Fault in Our Stars is a novel by John Green, published in 2012, that follows the story of Hazel Grace Lancaster, a 16-year-old girl living with terminal cancer. When she meets Augustus Waters at a support group, their shared experiences of illness and love lead to a powerful and transformative relationship. The novel explores themes of life, mortality, love, and the desire to leave a meaningful impact on the world. Plot summary. 1. Hazel's life and meeting Augustus Waters. Hazel Grace Lancaster is a 16-year-old living with stage 4 thyroid cancer that has spread to her lungs, making her dependent on an oxygen tank to breathe. She leads a reclusive life, her days filled with medical appointments, books, and philosophical reflection. At the insistence of her mother, Hazel attends a cancer support group, where she meets Augustus Gus Waters, a charismatic and optimistic 17-year-old in remission after losing part of his leg to osteosarcoma. Hazel and Augustus form an immediate bond, bonding over their shared experiences, love for books, and sarcastic sense of humor. Gus is fascinated by Hazel's favorite novel, An Imperial Affliction by Peter Van Houten, a book that ends abruptly, leaving Hazel obsessed with what happens to its characters. Gus reads the book and joins Hazel in her quest to uncover its mysteries, particularly curious about the fate of the protagonist's mother after the story ends. 2. Developing relationship and a shared dream. Hazel and Augustus's relationship deepens as they spend more time together. Their mutual respect, honesty, and humor create a deep connection, allowing them to face their fears and uncertainties openly. Gus uses his wish from a charitable foundation to arrange a trip for them to Amsterdam to meet Peter Van Houten, hoping to help Hazel find the closure she craves regarding an imperial affliction. Before the trip, Hazel experiences a medical emergency and is briefly hospitalized, raising concerns about whether she will be healthy enough to travel. Ultimately, her doctors allow the trip, with the understanding that it may be one of the last big adventures of her life. 3. Meeting Peter Van Houten in Amsterdam. Hazel and Gus travel to Amsterdam with Hazel's mother and are thrilled by the city's beauty and their time together. However, when they meet Van Houten, the experience is devastating. Rather than answering their questions, Van Houten is rude and abrasive, revealing himself as a bitter alcoholic who cares little about his fans or their interpretations of his work. The encounter disillusions both Hazel and Augustus, who realize that the author has no answers for them. Despite the disappointment, the trip strengthens their relationship, and Gus confesses his love for Hazel. They share a romantic night together, recognizing the value of the time they have, even if their future is uncertain. 4. Augustus's relapse and struggles with mortality. After returning from Amsterdam, Augustus reveals that his cancer has returned and is terminal, spreading aggressively throughout his body. The tables turn as Hazel now supports him through his illness, watching him deteriorate in the way she has always feared people would witness her decline. Gus's optimism fades as he faces the reality of his mortality, and he struggles with the fear of being forgotten. In an emotionally charged moment, Augustus organizes a pre-funeral for himself, attended by Hazel and his best friend Isaac, who also has cancer. Hazel writes and delivers a heartfelt eulogy, expressing her love and gratitude for the impact he has had on her life. This moment allows them to say goodbye on their own terms, highlighting the intensity of their bond. 5. Gus's death and Hazel's reflection. Augustus dies shortly after, leaving Hazel devastated and grappling with her grief. At the funeral, Van Houten makes an unexpected appearance, attempting to offer Hazel some solace by explaining that his own daughter's death influenced his novel. Hazel, still hurt by his callousness, finds little comfort in his presence. However, she learns that Augustus had written to Van Houten before he died, asking him to pen a eulogy for Hazel. In a final letter Augustus left behind, he tells Hazel that he is grateful for the love they shared and that he believes they are better for having known each other, even if only briefly. His words give Hazel a sense of peace, and she realizes that Augustus's impact on her life will last beyond his physical absence. Key themes. 1. Love and the meaning of life. The relationship between Hazel and Augustus exemplifies the depth of love possible even in a limited time. Their bond is transformative, showing that love can give meaning to life, even in the face of mortality. Through their relationship, they find fulfillment and purpose. 2. Mortality and the fear of being forgotten. Both Hazel and Augustus grapple with the awareness of their own mortality. Augustus is particularly afraid of being forgotten, wanting to leave a lasting impact on the world. Hazel, on the other hand, believes in a quieter form of existence, seeing value in the small, personal impacts she can make. 3. Pain, suffering, and acceptance. Hazel and Augustus confront the physical and emotional pain of illness with humor and honesty. Their experiences illustrate the harsh reality of living with cancer and the courage it takes to accept suffering as part of life. They find strength in each other, showing that companionship can make suffering more bearable. 4. The power of storytelling. The novel underscores the importance of stories in literature, particularly through an imperial affliction, which serves as a metaphor for the character's desire for meaning. Hazel's search for closure in the novel parallels her quest for understanding and peace in her own life. Conclusion. The Fault in Our Stars by John Green is a powerful exploration of love, loss, and the value of human connection. Through Hazel and Augustus's relationship, Green captures the poignancy of young love in the face of terminal illness and the comfort found in mutual understanding. The novel's blend of humor, wisdom, and vulnerability offers a profound meditation on the nature of life, the legacy we leave behind, and the significance of finding beauty even in tragic circumstances. The Fault in Our Stars remains an unforgettable story of resilience, compassion, and the boundless impact of love.